I've had a super relaxing couple of days here at the Lake Fynes Holiday Park. But taking a walk around the lake this morning just before I head off, I can't help but think it looks a little eerie. So I've chatted to some of the locals to find out what the story is. Before being known as Lake Fynes, this area was known as Black Swamp, where legend tells of the ghost of the Black Swamp. Apparently he was a trooper who was supposedly captured by the natives and beheaded. According to legend, there were certain times of the year when the headless trooper would appear and would be seen dressed in uniform and riding his horse around the Black Swamp. Back on the road, and it's time to leave the Grampians behind as I make my way north. I'm on my way to Little Desert, but first I'm going to stretch my legs in this cute little town of Nuttymuck. Hopefully I can find something to clean the damn locust guts off my windscreen. It's the second time today. After a few hours' drive, I arrive at Little Desert Nature Lodge, which is roughly halfway between Melbourne and Adelaide on 117 hectares of natural bush. The Nature Lodge was established by Raymond Wimpy Reichelt, who was named a State Living Treasure for his conservation work. He also started nature tours in 1970, which still continue to this day. Park Ranger Graham takes me into the Little Desert National Park for a better look around. So tell me, what's your connection to this place?
Oh, originally I was farming background, but never really took to farming, and this job came available, and yeah, I eventually come over to check it out and have been here ever since, so around about 25 years.
Wow. This is gorgeous. I can't believe this is only a couple of hours from Melbourne. Okay, Graham, this is a pretty beautiful spot. What are we looking at here?
We're actually on one of the ridge lines of the desert. There's 7 of them. They sort of run parallel across the desert from the northwest across to the southeast behind us. They vary in height and distance apart, and quite a good lot of vegetation. Well, the whole desert's totally covered with vegetation. There's about 670 different species of flowering plants out here, so it does get quite colourful at times.
And what would you say is most unique about this particular little desert?
The undulation of it, the type of vegetation, how it changes frequently, and the different types of plant life and quite unique bird life as well through the area.
What kind of birds are we seeing?
Well, the main one we have around here is the malleefowl. That's the one that everybody comes to see, but there's over 200 different species of bird life through the little desert.
Mount Arapiles is a spectacular feature, rising sharply 369 metres from the Wimmera Plains. It's here I meet up with local climbing guide Louise.
Climbing's really interesting because it's good for kids who maybe don't do well at team sports and conventional sports. But they come climbing, and some of them, you know, they're terrible at football and tennis, but they're great at rock climbing.
Great.
So it can be, there's something for everyone in rock climbing.
I'm already getting excited. Okay, so how does this rock compare to other climbing rocks in the world?
Arapiles is a world-class climbing cliff. So it's fantastic for people that are climbing difficult stuff, but it's also fantastic for beginners.
So let's start.
Okay, you're on belay, Mieke. Climb when you're ready.
Safety up.
Right, good one, Mieke. Very well. Neatly there. Oh, good on, Mieke. Well done.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
Good job.
Coming up after the break, I head for an eerie tour deep below.